welcome to a brand new episode here on Carmlan's Farm. So, episode 1 and 2 was more baling of hay. We've done a lot of that over the last week or two on the channel, but today we are going to be doing some more baling. As you can see from top right, I've done a lot of grinding, and I mean a lot of grinding, of just continually doing bales of hay. Not bales, but doing hay, so basically mowing it, raking it, collecting it with the forage wagon, tipping it into there, letting that dry it, and then taking the hay. But today, as I say, we're going to do a lot more. We're going to be doing it all again, but this time we're going to be doing silage. And we are going to make 1 or 2 changes as well. So plans for today are that we will again cut number 24 because that's the plot that we own, but we are also going to buy field number 5 and we're also going to buy field number 23, so that expands our acreage considerably. As I say, then we're going to cut it all, then we're going to row it, and then we're going to bale it and make silage. We're also going to be buying a baler, we're also going to be buying a bale stacker, 2 fields and a new tractor. So today's episode is going to be quite a bit of moving because I'm keeping the tractor, I'm selling the mower, I'm selling the rower, and I'm keeping the forage wagon, just because we are obviously still going to need to do hay when we get the animals, and this is ideal because I don't have to ted it or anything like that. I can just cut it, collect it, tip it in here, and then sort of the next day it's hay. So I don't need a tedder. That basically does the job of a tedder, but it can do it on a very large scale very quickly. We're also going to get a new rower, if I didn't already say so, but yeah, first off we need to walk our way over to the store, and everything that I'm going to use today is either in-game or off the mod hub. I have checked that everything that's going to be used today is off the mod hub. So because I did in one of the videos that I saw that the guy that was doing it said that everything had to be mod hub mod or off or in-game stuff, so that's fine. Obviously that's off the mod hub. That is obviously giants, that's off the mod hub, that's in-game, and that's in-game. So we've sort of kept to the stipulation there, but anyway, as I say, we're going to walk ourselves off to the shop. It's a long walk. If I was to do this walk in real life, I probably wouldn't be able to breathe normally for about 5 days. But yeah, so but anyway, we'll get off, and that's the plan for today. As I say, we're going to get them cut, we'll get them rowed, we'll get some of that old equipment sold off, so it'll give us a little bit more money, because the first thing we're going to do when we get there is we're going to buy the tractor. Obviously, now again, I saw that the stipulation for tractors was 200 horsepower and no more, and it got me thinking, well, okay, so I could have a 200 horsepower tractor, that's no problem, that's grand, because you can get a decent tractor for 200 horsepower. Let's not kid ourselves, you can get some decently wide mowers and sort of implements for 200 horsepower, and sort of from the game and that. So it's like kind of like it seems a bit what can I say, not very restrictive. Yes, all right, it's not a Challenger, it's not a big John Deere, it's not whatever. We're going to get wider equipment, we're going to get everything done faster. I realise it's done to try and keep the equipment small, but on most British farms, you'll find that the equipment is no more than around sort of between 4 and probably 12 meters at push, and that's some of the bigger farms. But I think sort of the vast majority of farms in this country, equipment would be, you know, sort of 4 to 6 to 8 meters, somewhere around there. Certainly, I mean, I worked on a 5,000 acre farm with another 3,000 some odd acres rented, and pretty much all of our equipment was between 6 and 8 meters. The only 9 meter piece of equipment that we had was a 9 meter Verdistat, and that was the only bit of kit that we had. To be fair, actually, I'm walking. I don't need to follow the road. I can walk the way the crow flies. Yes, a bit slow on the uptake there, but yeah. So I mean, to have a 200 horsepower tractor, yeah, you're not going to get 6 to 8 meters probably on a 200 horsepower tractor, but we're going to be, as I said from the first episode, we're going to be doing predominantly animals, animal production, factories, that sort of stuff. But so the 200 horsepower tractor, no problem. But it kind of got me thinking, well, hang on a minute, I could have a 200 horsepower tractor that can pull pretty much any trailer. So that's no problem. But it like no one anywhere that I've sort of looked and videos that I've watched, and some people are using sort of fairly big combines. And I'm like, but that's 600 horsepower. Surely the 200 horsepower limit equates to all of your equipment. So we will be buying a combine and other, I just got run over, and other farming equipment in terms of harvesters and stuff like that at no more than 200 horsepower or no more than required 200 horsepower. And now that we're at the shop, I'll kind of show you what I mean. So now that I'm here, I can bring it up. So as I say, a 200 horsepower tractor, no problem. But as far as I can tell, nothing stops me buying that at 690 horsepower. Now that means I can get an awful lot of wheat harvested very quickly with a 200 horsepower tractor that can pull pretty much any size trailer. Nothing stops me having this one at 780 horsepower. Do you know what I mean? So I sort of thought, well, that kind of goes against the 200 horsepower limit tractor. So this is the combine that we'll be buying. We will be putting additions to it, but they will not increase the horsepower. And it's the same, obviously, with the tractor. So the tractor that we're going to buy today is this tractor. If I can find it, is this tractor. Going to make it 200 horsepower. Now, as far as I could, again, tell, nothing stops me putting sort of what I want on it. So, as I say, we're going to have wide tyres, we're going to have wheel weights. We're going to have a 3-point linkage at the front, that's sort of needed. We're going to have Kubota front lift, front loader attacher, that's what I mean. We're going to have GPS, and we're going to turn that off because I don't like number plates. I think that was everything. Yep, so we'll buy that. That's great. Right, now we need a mower, a wider mower. So we're going to buy this and this because that equates to 200 horsepower, well 180. But so we're going to buy this and that. As I say, I did the sort of the grinding because on the channel we have been doing an extraordinary amount of hay cutting and different things, and I really didn't want to do more videos of, and I think I've done it 3 times, I think maybe 4 times, just doing hay because it's not worth as much as silage. I've had to do it more to get the money that we've got, but the money that we have got now As I say, we can now start to move this save forward now. So we got a mower, we got a tractor, we got a baler. No, we didn't get a baler. We got a mower, a tractor. So we're going to need a baler, and again, this baler that I'm going to choose is on the mod hub, so it's going to be this one. As you can see, it's listed all the different brands. That's the word I was looking for. So that's quite nice. And then, as I say, we'll keep that white. Obviously, we want orange for Kubota. We'll have an orange thingy. Take off the number plate, and that's that one. Very good. And the one thing that we do need to get before anything else now is a front loader and a bale spike. It's gonna be fairly important, that is. Otherwise we're not going to be able to lift our bale spikes up. What to go for? We'll go for that. That's very good. So we've got a mower, a tractor, front loader, bale spike. Yeah, we don't necessarily need the rower at the moment because we have got one, so I'm not too fussed about getting the rower at the moment. And the other thing that I would like to do, if I have the pennies, is purchase 2 fields. Yep. And leaves me 111,000. I'm also going to need that, which means actually I didn't need the bloody bale spike, doesn't it? Anyway, it will be handy still when we come to get cows and animals and things. So it's no ill thing having that. We've got 60,000 left, and I think that'll be okay for now. So what we'll do is we'll run back now on the tractor. We'll get rid of that. We'll run back on the tractor, and we will go get that grass cut, and then we'll just keep coming backwards and forwards with old equipment, sell that, take a new bit of kit. We don't need the front loader on at the moment. In fact, I was a little bit I just didn't think, but we really could have saved some money there by having the by not buying the front loader. Right. But it doesn't matter, so when we get animals it will come in. Anyway, I'm now going to leave you with some lovely music. I'm going to time-lapse this. We'll do the running backwards and forwards, we'll do the cutting, and then in the next episode we'll probably do the rolling, the baling and the collecting and stuff like that. So I will see you at the end of the video. Enjoy your music. Bye for now.
find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
And I'm back. So that is all the grass cut, as you just saw. I always state the obvious, don't I? But anyway, that was the grass cut. What we'll do is we'll get this mower off, and then front and rear, and then we will take the rower and the other mower back to the store. We'll sell them. I'm hoping that should just about cover enough money to get me a wider windrower. It sort of wasn't important, but it is important. So that's probably what we'll do next episode. Didn't want to do that. Hopefully I can just drop that off. Yeah. And yeah, so next episode we'll take them back. I'll make a definitive decision on the rower. I might keep that one just for this time, but I will be selling the mower because we just obviously don't need it now. We've got the bigger one. Interestingly enough, when I started this bit, so it turns out this map doesn't like the real mower mod. It's a mod hub mod, so that's where you can find it. The reason why I put it in was because I wanted to get rid of these bushy type things, and that mod really is good for like when you're mowing, just getting rid of them and sort of deleting them. But yeah, if I put it in with them, if I put the real mower mod in on this map, that's the result. Don't know why it does that. It doesn't do it on any other map, so maybe something for the map author if he watches these videos to sort of maybe update or correct or whatever. But yeah, so that's the reason why this bit's like that. But it did kind of give me an idea, and I thought, well, actually, if I wanted to build and I didn't want no grass at all, then put the real. Blimey, I went Norfolk then, didn't I? And then put the real mower mod in, mow the grass, and then sort of plough from there, because it kind of sets a definitive border. So that's what I could do really. But anyway, that's all for next time, and I'm rambling again. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you ever so much for your company on this episode. I've really enjoyed having you with me, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.